Hey, Trojan family, what's going on? Welcome back to the USC LAFB show here on the LAFB network. I'm your host, Ryan Dyridge. Super quick update for you. Some news for you. USC football announces their homecoming weekend and Trojan family weekend. I think they're going to be great games. I love how, I feel like in the, not just for USC, but in the past, it was always kind of like, you make your homecoming game, or at least this was more high school. You try to make your homecoming game like a game you feel pretty confident you're going to win. Like you should feel confident you're going to win every game, but realistically, there's definitely matchups where you're like, yeah, we got this one in the bag. We want to make sure we win, maybe win big. I remember in high school, like, okay, yeah, you win the big game, you win big, you're at the homecoming dance, you're like kings of the school. It's all great. Like the last thing you want is to lose your homecoming game. Now, college, obviously, there's not like a homecoming dance and it's different and different kind of festivities. But it still always is like, yeah, let's get this kind of early matchup with an opponent that, we feel, pretty confident that we're going to get this victory. Well, homecoming this year, October 3rd, and it will be when they play the Washington Huskies. So a great matchup for homecoming, and I think USC, in my opinion, will be favored in that game. We'll see when the lines come out. But certainly a good matchup. They lost 2 years ago when they played the Huskies up in Seattle. Tough loss. I remember I went up to Vancouver for a little vacay to be able to catch that game, just across the border, go down and see him in Seattle. And yeah, it was one of those weird games that I think a lot of factors went into. I think that was Miller Moss's last game, if I'm not mistaken. I think he played that. The next week was the bye, and that's when they handed the keys to Jade Mayava after that. But one of those kind of strange games where they were in it. I think they took the lead at one point, then they lost the lead. But it was a game that, Lincoln Riley really abandoned the run. It was a rainy game. Washington was good against the pass, not great against the run. And they threw the ball over the yard and had some success with it, but just weren't able to sustain it. And the defense did what the defense did all year that season and was unable to hold on. So it'll be good to see if USC can not only get redemption for that loss against what will be another good Washington team led by head coach Jed Fish, but they'll be able to do it at home on homecoming and reunion weekend. So again, that's October 3rd against the Washington Huskies at the Collie. And then Trojan family weekend will be against Ohio State on Halloween, October 31st. This is going to be such an awesome game. I briefly talked about the schedule when it came out. I'll do more breakdowns throughout the offseason and stuff. But this is going to be probably one of the most anticipated games at the Coliseum. I'm not going to say we've had in a while because they played Michigan in the Coliseum last year, and that was a fantastic game. Sellout crowd, awesome crowd, big win for USC. This is going to be on that level, maybe a little bit more, just because I think Ohio State, they're at a better trajectory right now. Michigan last year, they were a ranked team and it was a great win for USC, but I don't think they're at the same trajectory of Ohio State right now. But it's going to be big time. And Trojan family weekend, so a lot of excitement around that. And obviously all the families coming in and seeing their kids play, as a lot of them do every game. But, a great symbol for the program and for these young men and for these players and their families that did everything to get them to this point. But man, this is going to be such a fun matchup with, Julian Sayin being a Cali kid, one of the top quarterbacks in his recruiting class, coming back to California for this game, obviously. And USC, this is one, it's late in the season, October 31st, Halloween. The costumes will be out. The pageantry will be out. If they're able to kind of get a victory in this one, depending how the season has gone up to this point. But this is one where it's like they could ultimately be in the driver's seat if they win this game to go on to the Big Ten title game and go on to the college football playoff. Because of where this game lands and obviously the opponent that they're playing, these could ultimately, I've said before, when the schedule first came out, if these two teams are either both undefeated or only one loss, either between both of them or each has one loss, this to me is college game day coming back to USC. Halloween, USC Ohio State at the Collie, Trojan family weekend. book it. As long as neither of these seasons have gone to disasters, if they're top 25 matchup, College game day will be at the Collie, will be on USC's campus, I think, for this game for family weekend. So we'll see. But yeah, there's your little update, little quick one. Let me know if you're planning to be at both of these games. Obviously, I'll be there, so hope to see all you guys there, and maybe we can connect. I want to do more connecting pregame, check out some tailgates. I'd love to start doing some pregame footage at all your guys' tailgates that are there. That's always been kind of a dream of mine, is to have, one day have a great LAFB tailgate that we'll host. But in the interim, I'd love to check out other tailgates, maybe get some content, some footage, kind of film the fans. Love to get that up on the channel. So think about that. Let that marinate. You can let me know. We can talk, you don't have to drop in the comments if you want to talk to me directly. Love to come say what up. Some say hi, and maybe get you featured on the channel throughout the season. So hit that like and subscribe button. Appreciate you as always, family. And what's up, Trojan family? Got to tell you about a quick update from our friends over at Sleeper. Remember, they're the #1 sports app and absolutely fantastic for fantasy and daily fantasy, but they've just added a fantastic new features, and they've launched team picks. So now you can choose winners of each game out there, whether it's NBA, MLB. I know football's over. It's coming back soon. Don't worry. NHL, all those. And you just pick the team winner of each of those games. So here in Los Angeles, Lakers, whoever they're playing next. Do you pick the Lakers? Do you pick their opponent? Dodgers season just around the corner. Are you picking the Dodgers, or are you picking their opponent? It's that easy. It's that simple, and it's that much fun. So aside from fantasy, aside from the daily fantasy pick'em, now you can do the team picks that they just launched. So download the Sleeper app today, #1 sports app. Go and check it out and have a ton of fun, and make sure to keep it right here at USC LAFB.
If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.